All right, today's video is very choppy, man. Now, for you guys who clicked on this video, y'all know you want to get right to the chase. Okay, here's the deal. All right, I gotta show you what happened. All right, so let's get right into the video. Yo, welcome back to the BST channel. Wignuts, what's going on? What is the deal? All right. Man, I was driving down the road in this here, man. Early this morning, I thought I kept hitting the ice patch, right? And I was like, all right, cool. Now, mind you, I drove this thing. It's pretty long from my house to the shop. So I got here and I jacked it up. So I jacked it up the first time and, you know, checked the wheels, you know, the typical up and down, left to right and all that. And I was like, all right, cool. How it felt like it was this lower control arm bushing, you know, the one that goes to the frame, this thing here, right? Thought it was that. So I drove this thing in here and you can move the wheel like that. Mind you, you go over here, this wheel is straight. So now you go underneath here, man, and you just can't really believe what you see underneath here. It is crazy. The tie rod screwed out. Ooh. I see no way, no how that this could happen. All right. Now, this don't move. Oh, there it is. It's starting to move now. Thing is beat. How did this thing back out? I'm sitting here trying to figure it out. I can't get the nut out. So what I'm doing is I'm just cutting stuff apart. That's just the best way to kind of just deal with stuff. Yeah, I don't care. That just chopping stuff. Because I'm just like really tired. Now look at that. All that dirt and grime and whatever. Hopefully I can get that thing out. So you find one of these and get the right size, right? And you kind of slip it on there. And it looks like you know, lo and behold, you figure out later on that, you know, you have a situation where this inner tie rod stripped out, which I don't understand. You know, I never seen that. I don't know if you guys ever seen that. You know, click the link below if this ever happened to you, man. I mean, this is something totally new. I ain't never seen this. And I mean, you know, this thing is still pretty decent. You know, I mean, this is a stock item here. This ain't no you know, eBay special or nothing like that. And man, I'm just really kind of shocked how that happened. You know what I mean? So you know me, I use my little trusty tool over there and I got the thing done. So yeah, we installed it. It looks pretty daggone good. You really can't see it really too well. I mean, but it's good. Got this on here. It's all the Napa stuff that I'm using. Got this one over here. So now we just put it back together, man. Just see what's up with it. But man, like I said, man, you guys out there, y'all got your Vicks, man. Be very mindful. You know what I mean? If you feel something odd, man, you know what I mean? Especially steering wise, just think about this. Because I thought it was a bushing at first, and it wasn't. Right after that, we start working on a F-150. What we're doing is that panoramic, man, did I say that right? Panoramic situation there that we're messing with. The truck, I got repaired, so that's what we're trying to fix. That on this side. It's raining, wet, and I'm still out here trying to do something. Just being persistent. Man, leaves got in here, got wet. I don't understand. I had it covered, but it wasn't good enough. This is what I hate about not closing the engine up and you have a hood over it and you have a bag over it and it still gets wet. Strange. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm replacing these screws here. I ordered the right proper screws, but I'm gonna need it for another engine anyway. So, you know, it's gonna be for, some will go to that and then some will go to this. So I probably need another set of screws anyway. I'm probably gonna order another one because I gotta put the flywheel on here, clutch, all of that stuff, and then put that on the stand and get that going. But besides all that, man, you know, you just got to stay persistent on these things here. Got to get my where is that? Oh, there we go, right over here. This here, you got to keep turning it, double check and see if this is sliding in and out. Yes, it is. Nice. So I just got to keep gotta keep turning. All right, so that goes in. I got torque down and see what torque. After I torqued the flywheel bolts down, I was like, you know what? Let me try to put this transmission in, and it went in like nobody's business, man. I mean, I used the ratchet to, you know, I really couldn't push it behind. It's wet underneath, but you know, we got it close and everything like that, and we've gotten the bolts in. Now, I need a ratchet joint. Now, I do have one here, right? But it's broken. So that means, man, you know, we've gotten it in and we're cool. I mean, now we just have to, you know, finalize some things. I could even tow it, you know what I mean, and get it really done somewhere else, really right, which would be really nice to do. But you know, we're just gonna keep going on with what we got going on. All right, so what was the meaning of this whole video? I'm just saying, man, some things is just out of our hands, man. And you know, some guys with your projects at home, sometimes it's just out of your hands. You have other things that you have to deal with, even though you would like to get to some of these things, but yo, sometimes it's just out of your hands. You really can't do much of anything. You just have to sit here and wait. Or you'd be blessed with a better plan for whatever you're building. It'll come up with something really cool. So you just have to be patient. I'm being patient. Some days I'm impatient. But I know that, you know, we just have to wait it out. Now, enough of that crap, man. Now, what we're going to do, cover this thing up, and we're going to get back to the shop, and we're going to be talking about some more stuff. Let's jump right into it, man. This is the CBR that I rebuilt the engine on, this one right here. And now we came back to the shop. Now we've gotten the bike right on the daggone lift, man. And now we're gonna inspect it. The backstory with this whole thing, if you guys are new to the channel, man, we had rebuilt this engine. Now, it's a warranty job, right? You know, no problem. Things happen when you rebuild stuff, right? But we told the guy to be easy on the bike. And please report to us if anything is leaking and this, that, and the third, because you're supposed to inspect the bike, you know what I mean? And keep us updated, you know what I mean? Because we don't have the bike. Because before we released the bike, we put the bike on the dyno and we let it run 60 miles per hour, just humming. There was no leaks at all right? And mind you, we held the bike a week after it was rebuilt to double check, triple check, everything, to make sure nothing was leaking with the kit off. And everything was legit, you know. So we have a situation now where, you know, the bike is back because of a leak. Now you guys can kind of see all the little shiny part there, all that's oil. All the way up in here you can kind of see it, that's oil. Seat oil up here, oil on the rear tire, oil on the calipers. If you guys can see it, oil on the exhaust, but not in the exhaust. Inside the exhaust is legit. The oil just kind of went into the exhaust, but there's no oil coming out of the exhaust. All right, all down there, everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to jack this thing up, and we're going to take side fairing off, and then we're going to really go ahead and see kind of what would happen. I have an idea of what happened. It just happens. So, but let's go ahead, this thing up. That should be a good height. Now, we cleaned the bike up. We took off the side fairing and everything else. Now, I know where the leak is at. I'm going to show you guys where the leak is. We turn it on. Now, you can look right under here. There's a tensioner. I don't know if you guys see it. You see the clutch cable, and there's a tensioner right on top of there. Right? You're going to see a lot of oil pouring out from that area. So, let's turn the bike on. So it ain't much for me to do now, man. I'm just like waiting. Go order the part, but I gotta show you guys something here. I'll show you. This is the oil that came out of this thing here, man. This ain't looking good. Since he ridden on it, I don't know if you guys can see. You see the little gray pieces in the gray in the oil. This was in the oil pan of this bike right here. Plus, it got a little silver shavings in there. Bearings is done. You know what I mean? And that's why I was on the phone with the guy trying to tell him, like, look, man, how can we warranty that? You know what I mean? We can't warranty it no more. Internally, we can't warranty it. So, you know, you had a lot of oil on your boot. You should have stopped the bike. Cut it off. That's it. You had oil on your boot, on the tire. Turn the bike off. No, but he rode it for another 1, 2, 3, 4 miles. Come here today, this is all the oil that's in the pan. So you want us to warranty the engine still. We can't. We can't. First of all, the tensioner, mixing old parts with new, certain things you need to buy and certain things you don't want to buy, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, this is just like a bad thing that we're dealing with. So having a business or something like this, dealing with this type of stuff, even though he's a good guy, but like I was stressing to him, do not ride the bike. This is for anybody who has a bike, oil, start to spew out, turn the bike off. I don't care if the red light on there didn't come on yet. Just turn the bike off. You know, solidly, you save the bike from the point of what you feel that just happened right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole deal there. So, man, hope you guys were enlightened today. Some kind of quick video on this engine stuff here, man. It's not a game, bro. It's not a game. You can have your oil, this much oil inside your bike, and you want somebody to warranty the little flakes that's swimming in there, the little gray parts. It's just not going to happen, man. It's just difficult to do that. You know what I mean? Basically, we just hooking you up for negligence. It's just, you can't do it. You got to be held accountable in most cases. We'll try to help him out as much as we can, but don't know, man. So we'll see you guys in the next one, man. All right? Later.